Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe for more. Phrasal verbs, thinking and knowing. Bring back. If something brings back an event or memory from your past, it makes you think about it. The death of a friend can bring back memories of childhood loss. These photos bring it all back. Come back. If something that you had forgotten comes back, you remember it, often quite suddenly. I hadn't thought about it for years and then it all came back to me when I saw him in the street. Figure out. 1. If you figure out the solution to a problem, the answer to a question, or the reason for something, you work it out and understand it. Informal. I've figured out what the trouble is. Nancy couldn't figure it out. 2. If you figure someone out, you understand why they behave in the way they do. Informal. He won't let anyone help him. I just can't figure him out. Go back. 1. If something goes back to a particular time in the past, it has existed since that time. These customs go back a long way. Note, you can also use date back. 2. If you go back, you consider things that happened at a time in the past. To trace its origins, we have to go back some 30 million years. Go by. If a period of time goes by, it passes. 8 years went by. Hear about. If you hear about something or someone or hear something about them, you get news or information about them. They heard about a new restaurant that was opening in town. I've heard lots of good things about him. Hear of. 1. If you hear of something, you find out something about it or find out that it exists for the first time. How did you first hear of his work? 2. If you have heard of someone or something, you are aware that they exist. I have never heard of the writer they are talking about. Know about. If you know about a subject, you have studied it and understand part or all of it. You ought to ask John, he knows about photography. Look back. If you look back, you think about something that happened in the past. The past always seems better when you look back on it. Pass on. 1. If you pass something on, you give or tell it to someone else. If you hear any tips, do pass them on. I could pass on a message if you like. 2. If things such as stories, traditions, or money are passed on, or you pass them on, they are taught or given to someone who belongs to a younger generation. Skills such as this should be passed on. They pass on their traditions through storytelling. Note, you can also use hand down. Remind of. 1. If you remind someone of something, you tell them about it so that they remember it. May I remind you of something you said earlier? 2. If one person or thing reminds you of another, they make you think of the other person or thing, because they are similar in some way. You remind me of my friend Baxter. Stick in. If something sticks in your mind or memory, you continue to remember it very clearly. Some things stick in your memory forever. Think of. 1. If you can think of something or someone, you know them and can therefore suggest them to other people. Can you think of anyone who could help us? 2. If you think of an idea, you create it. I began to think of new methods. 3. If you think of doing something, you consider the possibility of doing it. I'm thinking of buying him a present. Work out. 1. If you work out the answer to a mathematical problem, you calculate it. I've worked it out, and it's 3,171.875 tons. The weekly rate is worked out by dividing by 52. 2. If something works out at a particular amount, it is found to be that amount after all the calculations have been made. The cost of the fuel worked out to be higher than they had expected. 3. If you work out a solution or a plan, you think about it carefully and find a solution or decide what to do. We should try to work out the best ways to help these young people. I've been trying to find a solution and I think I finally worked it out. 4. If you manage to work out something that seems strange, you think about it and manage to understand it. I'm trying to work out what's wrong. I'm not sure what's missing yet, but I'll work it out. Note, you can also use figure out. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe for more.